una eliminatoria dura, nosotras éramos novatas, éramos jóvenes, no teníamos ningún tipo de experiencia y el Arsenal tenía un equipo completamente rompedor, eran jugadoras con mucha experiencia y bueno, fue un 3-0 en casa y un 4-0 en Inglaterra y nos sirvió para aprender, obviamente.
And we watched them play a couple of times and we thought they were a little bit weaker than us, like physically, which was true, I think. Well, we were surprised at how well Barca played, and their style of play was really impressive. And I think we were a little bit surprised at the start when we played them here, because we weren't expecting them to play so well, and they had really nice combination play, and we were like, oh, okay, maybe these are okay. Maybe we shouldn't take them for granted. The thing with Champions League that you can't get away with is you can have a weakness in your team. The most important position is a goalkeeper. I know I'm a bit biased, but I honestly believe that this is super important. And then it goes defence and, you know, through the spine of the team, goalkeeper, central defence, central midfield and centre forward. And I think they probably could have improved on most of those positions. But definitely, they needed to find a top-class goalkeeper. And when you get to the quarterfinals of the Champions League, if you don't have that, forget about it.
En cambio, otros años hemos tenido la oportunidad de jugar más eliminatorias, que eso ha sido lo que nos ha hecho crecer. Y yo creo que hemos tenido suerte en el sentido de que hemos madurado con la suerte de que la Champions League nos ha permitido jugar más partidos. Yo me fui fuera y la mentalidad competitiva en Inglaterra, en Estados Unidos, es completamente diferente. Yo creo que ellas están un paso por delante de nosotras y eso a mí pues me ha hecho madurar, me ha hecho venir aquí y decirle a las chicas, oye mira, no hay nada que envidiar, nosotras tenemos mucho talento, pero tenemos que seguir trabajando, tenemos que seguir mejorando esa mentalidad competitiva y como dice Emma, en Champions League, un error, te quedas fuera.
I mean, I think that's the main difference. When we played them years ago, they were so young and they didn't have any experience, and I don't think any of the players had ever played abroad. Probably not, they were so young. And I think with the players like Vicky that have gone abroad and come back, they have now the experience of, well, they're more physical, they understand the competitiveness, which is really the key thing, I think, mentally. When we won the Champions League, we were vicious. We were going out to win and there was nothing that was going to stop us, and I'm not sure they had that then. But I think now it's different. I mean, players have gone abroad, played in England, played in America, and not only that, the national team have played more games. They have more experience in playing foreign teams and playing in World Cups. Sandra Panos is playing absolutely amazing at the minute. So I think, first of all, Olympic will be looking at that and thinking they're going to need to play very well to score past her. And then their defence is playing well. And, you know, I think they've found their rhythm and the combination play that they need. Olympic are extremely physical and extremely fast down the channels. So Barca will have to be careful of the wide areas and the individuals that play in the wide areas, because they like to dribble with the ball and they can beat players. So it's about teamwork and helping each other defend and tracking back, and you know, you're expecting your teammate to get beaten, so you have to be there covering. So the midfielders are going to have a lot of work to do to cover the wide areas for sure. But you know, Olympic have their weaknesses too.
Quedamos Alexia, Aitana, yo, un poco por las características, pues yo creo que Alexia o yo, si el míster decide ponernos, nos va a tocar suplir esa baja. Pero bueno, yo creo que como dice Emma, que es súper importante, pues al final estar juntitas y ayudarnos entre todas. Y si tengo que jugar de 6, pues llevo muchos años en este club y en ese sentido pues tengo la capacidad de sacrificarme.
So I actually think the final is going to be less pressure than the semi-final, and the longer the game stays 0-0, I think Barca will become stronger and stronger and be more confident. So those first 20 minutes are super important.
Sí que había presión, había nervios, en ningún momento tuvimos el balón. Tuvimos mucha suerte, hay que buscarla, hemos competido muy bien la competición, o sea, la hemos buscado. Paños hizo un paradón muy importante y yo creo que tiene que ser un aprendizaje de cara a la final que no nos vuelva a pasar, interiorizarlo como dices.
But there's one thing that I would try to explain to the girls who are new in these games, these massive games, is you have to try and disconnect before the game, because if you think about it too much, if you talk about it too much, if you are playing around with it in your mind, you become mentally drained and you step onto the pitch and you're completely drained. You have to disconnect, whether it's listening to music or whatever it is you need to do it. And then as soon as you step on the pitch, that's it. That's when you play, you give everything 100%.
Es el momento que todas esperamos, porque es como, ya estamos aquí. Pero sí que el himno, sí que suelo pensar, madre mía, mira dónde estoy y de dónde venía de jugar con chicos con 7 añitos en un barrio de Tarrasa. Así que sí, muchas emociones, porque lo hemos vivido en semifinales, pues imagínate, es que estamos en una final de Champions.